But first, let's do Crazytown. Biden had the new Kennedy Center honors, the honorees at the White House for a little, he says it's his favorite, one of his favorite things to do. And
just can't remember it.
Well, I mean, it just didn't go. I mean, you got to listen to crank up the volume here, friend, but it didn't go that well. So here we go. Kennedy Center honorees and Biden at the White House. Crazytown. Roll it, Aaron.
Jill and I are honored, truly honored to host you as one of our favorite events. A special thanks, by the way, to David Rubenstein. David, you're chairman of the board of the Kennedy Center, but you're a great friend, but you always step up and support the arts and the history of the nation. You're always there. I call them the Washington Monument. Remember when I got there? We rebuilt it. Anyway.
Hilarious.
And to all of you and supporters of the arts and the family and friends of this year's honorees, and my sister. Love that endures 60 years after his death, tragically anniversary was marked last month. In New York City, you can walk a few blocks and you can circle the earth in just a few blocks. And that's just one guy who makes everyone stop and laugh, Billy Crystal. He played every form, in everyone's form. The Miracle Man.
Miracle.
And the Princess of Pride. Ooh, promise me he's not going to primary me.
It's not.
He could win. The Bee Gees. And I'm a fan. From those soulful hits in the 60s, I was a mere child. Over the course of 4 decades, their trademark falsettos and prolific songwriting have sold over 220 million albums and created 1,000 songs, including songs for another superstar's performance. It's simple. Simple human truths that their lyrics contain. So often capture and grip our hearts. Lyrics like, "There's a certain kind of light that never shone on me from those hopelessly in love," or I've kicked around since I was born, about the Bay Bridge 19-year-old struck by a dead-end
Sounds like jive talking.
Was trying to stay alive. God love you, Billy. That's incredible. Proof that all they may have accomplished as Bee Gees. You know, Barry, I think you made it big. 50 years ago, August of '73, the Bronx, a new art form was born, inspired by spiritual sang as prayers of freedom. Gospel music heard in churches, jazz played at speakeasies, funk music in nightclubs. And over the past 50 years, hip-hop has become as unstoppable force in America and around, not just America, but around the world. Before I traveled from the Bronx to change the culture forever, before they did, it didn't take long for
You grew up in the Bronx, you know.
Yeah, the racial jungle.
Become known as Queen Latifah. In the studio, she rapped about everything from the pain of losing her brother, to the abuse of power, respect for black women, what respect for black women deserve. And by the way, with other movies she's earned a Golden Globe and a Primetime Emmy.
Enemy.
Primetime Emmy? What?
That's me.
Was he thinking about
Primetime Emmy. But as a point of privilege, personal privilege, I'd like to thank. There's a second place for an honorary degree she received in 2011 from Delaware State University. Tom and I have an ongoing running debate about whether it's Howard or Delaware State the best HBCU in the nation. And thank the Lord, God gave the gift to us of Diane Warwick. Iconic melodies, verses, and albums, love songs, and anthems. It includes I Say a Little Prayer. Do you know the way to San Jose? That group included Stevie, Elton John, and Gladys Knight. Also previous House Center, Kennedy Center honorees. That legend recorded, they're just incredible what they've done. And what they did, they recorded, that's what friends are for. That's Diane Warwick. And that's all been introduced by a guy who couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. So God bless you all. May God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Distinguished guests, please remain in your seats as the President and the First Lady and the honorees depart.
Look at Barry. Reminds me of a song I wrote called Tragedy years ago. That's what you are.
Is he going to dance?
I'm calling the psychic hotline at Dionne Warwick.
Hold on, look. I think he's getting lost.
I don't even recognize Billy Crystal.
Get him back to the home.
He looks like,
What the hell was that?
Billy Crystal looks like Colonel Sanders. What happened to him? Get the hat in him. He looked like old.
Do you know the way to Jose? You mean Cuervo? You need another shot there, Joe, to get you through?
That was that was it.
Is it nip time?
Do you know the way to Jose?
When he's talking about the Bee Gees, he's in the middle of that. He says something, and then he says, "God love you, Billy."
Billy BG.
Yeah.
Billy Crystal Meth.
Billy Baru.
The forgotten BG, Billy.
And then he goes back to Benny. Then he goes back to Benny after that. Benny. I mean, just
Yeah.
it's the little real quiet moments where lives the real dementia. That's what you have to really listen for.
Well, because like we all caught the, do you know the way to Jose? Say anything. And then when he refers to her as Dionne Warwick.
Dionne Warwick, yeah.
And he won the Goldman Globe,
Right?
And he got an enema,
Right?
an enemy.
He got an enema, and then he got his blood pressure checked. What a great
Goldman
night!
Sachs gave
all the
that.
awards.
That was a good Crazytown, Darryl.
Hit the sack, Joe.
Thanks, Debbie.
Oh man, that was just beautiful.
Oh man.
And he's trying to talk about songs that were written. Oh my goodness!
Do you know the way to Jose?
Jose, can you see?
Oh,
don't worry, because Billy Crystal performed in everybody's homes. Is that what he said?
He says, "Yeah, they say a little prayer," and I'm thinking we're all saying a little prayer.
Yeah. Jose or Jose B?
My mind's going blank now.
Exactly. Oh, what a tragedy.
That is wow.